So we've been beat by Stevenage 2-1 in the Cup, and it's safe to say that Steve Evans is a tactical genius. Look, at the end of the day, Stevenage gone out there and beat Reading's under-23 side, and you've got to say fair play. I thought Stevenage were the better of the two teams, if we're being completely honest. First half, they were just absolutely dominant. They should have really scored another goal. Second half, not too many chances were created, but again, there weren't really too many chances from Reading's perspective. Listen, we got beat 2-1. If I'm honest, I'm kind of happy we got beat. It gives us more time for injured players to come back, and also we don't need to worry about other players getting injured, and we can just focus more on the league. If I'm honest, I really couldn't care less about the EFL Cup. We're not going to win it. We're not going to go far. We've all had the days out to the Premier League clubs. If I'm honest, good for Stevenage. I'm happy for Stevenage, and I'm happy for Big Steve Evans, who's got himself a big win there, getting through to the second round of the EFL Cup. Listen, fair play to Stevenage. There's not really much else I can say. They took the lead early on. It was actually Saxon early who got the goal 10 minutes in. Thought it was a suspicion of offside, to be fair, in the build-up. It looked like a Stevenage player was offside. I think the ref and the officials had a really poor game. Referee especially was awful today. Just every single decision was just wrong. It just seemed like everything he was doing was just incorrect. But listen, the EFL officials are just the EFL officials. We all know this. We all know that the EFL officials are awful, and it is what it is. It's not really making up for Reading not playing well. Or should I say Reading's under-21 side not playing well. But yeah, look, it is what it is. Again, it's Stevenage in the Cup. We weren't really too bothered. You just got to say fair play to Stevenage. First half, they were miles better than us. Probably should have been 2-0 up really going into the break. Dean Bazounis was kind of in no man's land for the goal. It was a good ball across the box. They would have put it in the back of the net for Saxon early to score. I thought Jake Reeves played really well for Stevenage. That's one of the players that really did impress me. I think it's Jake Reeves. I just remember him from Notts County. I think that's who they got him from. He's a quality player. I think he's quite good. Listen, I thought he played really well, if I'm honest, and he was probably the standout player for Stevenage for me. I thought he had a really decent game. Reading were able to equalise in the second half. We made two subs kind of halfway through the second half with Kamara coming on, and we also had Jamari Clark. We were able to equalise when, excuse me if I completely butcher this name. I don't even know if his name's going to be in the title just yet, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit it in. Ehibhatiomhan. That's completely butchered. I'm just going to call him Kelvin from now on until I'm able to find out what his actual name is. Kelvin was able to go through and score. Listen, I thought Kelvin had a decent game. I thought he played all right for Reading. I thought he had a decent game, weren't too bad. I'd say Reading had the better of the two chances then after that. I think Jamari Clark went through, but he was tackled from behind. Again, questionable refereeing. And then we had another chance later on. Loom, again, from a corner. And then Kelvin, again, had a chance, but just absolutely blasted it over. But it was Stevenage who actually took the lead in the 89th minute when it was Danny Rose who was able to score. Fair play. Again, it's just poor defending from Reading. Again, it was the kids that were out there. I thought John Clark didn't really have a good game. I thought he had a pretty poor game, if I'm being completely honest. If you look at some of the performances out there today, Tyrese Forner was just absolutely missing, and that's not good. Forner's going to be missing quite a bit. I didn't like that at all. I thought Loom had a decent game. He was obviously able to make his debut for Reading. His visa has finally come, so I thought he had a decent game. I didn't think he was great, but I didn't think he was bad. He had some decent parts in the midfield where he was able to get through. You could definitely tell the difference between the men and the boys in this game. You could definitely tell the under-21 side to the men's team. You can see the gel, you can see the chemistry between the Stevenage team, and that's a team that's really been together for a little bit. And you could tell the difference between that and Reading's team, where Reading's were more boyish. They were very under-21s-y. A lot of 18, 17, 19-year-olds playing in that team today. But look, it is what it is. I've just got to hold my hands up and say fair play to Stevenage. There's not really too much else I can say in regards to it. I thought John Clark had a bad game. I didn't think Nesta Guinness-Walker played well again. Listen, I might be just a Nesta Guinness-Walker hater at this point. I just don't think he's been very good since we've signed him. I think he's been quite poor for us, to be honest. Forner was very poor as well. I did like the look of Tuma. I think he looked all right, 17-year-old, but again, I don't expect him to be playing loads for Reading this season, so maybe he might be one to look at for the under-23 side. There's not really too much else I can say in regards to the game. Fair play to Stevenage. I hope you get a big tie in the second round. I really do. Hope you get a Premier League club so you can have a nice big day out. That's going to be it there for today's video, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Tell me about the game in the comments section below. Tell me what you thought about the squad. And we'll go ahead and talk about the rest of the stuff in the Reading Roundup coming out on Friday as we look ahead to our away game at Rotherham, where we'll see the likes of Tom Ince, we'll see the likes of Shane Long, we'll see Jeff Hendrick, we'll see Joe Lumley, we'll see much better players play. Andy Yeardom. So, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one, See ya.